Employers have a duty of care to protect their staff's health and safety, and that could include things like educating staff or providing facilities such as hand sanitiser or providing information about travel and the company's policy on self-isolation.
They might consider limiting that during the outbreak of coronavirus, particularly where their staff might be required to go to an area where there's been an outbreak. At present, there's no need to close the workplace down or to send people home, but there's no need to self-isolate unless a person's had close contact with a person who's suffering with coronavirus.
Normally, only employees who are experiencing illness will be entitled to statutory sick pay after the third day of illness. However, recently the Prime Minister has announced that people who self-isolate to contain the virus will receive statutory sick pay from the first day of their leave.
If an employee isn't either on sick leave or self-isolating, it may be that they don't have a right to be off work. Workers who have employee status are entitled to take time off to care for their dependents, which could include to care for children in the event their schools are shut. They don't necessarily have a right to pay during that period, however. Other workers who don't have employee status won't have the same rights as employees. For example, they won't be entitled to statutory sick pay or to time off to care for their dependents. If they work for a large employee, such as Uber, however, they might consider whether or not they have an obligation to take care of their health and safety. In some circumstances, it may be more likely that a business may have to close or that additional aids might have to be provided to protect its health and safety. An employer shouldn't try and prevent its staff members from visiting an area where there's been a coronavirus outbreak. In fact, doing that might be discriminatory.